Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the so-called Black community.
Here we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Hello, African Diaspora News family. My name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. It has been a whirlwind for the United States with the presidential election and all. It was a close one, to be honest, but I knew Trump was going to win, mainly because his campaign started earlier and Joe Biden dropped out and endorsed Kamala to run for president. So already Trump had an advantage over her. But Black Americans across the country have been receiving racist text messages about picking cotton following Donald Trump's win in the presidential elections. People have been receiving text messages displaying messages such as, "You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantations." These are the kind of messages that have been reported by several Black Americans across the country, largely Black students in several states. Some of the messages were reportedly signed, "Sincerely, a Trump supporter." At the University of Alabama, student Haley Welch told the student newspaper, the Crimson White, that she did not attend classes Wednesday, worrying her safety might be at risk after receiving such texts.
Earlier today, I talked to Elise McCall, who says that she is one of thousands of Black students here at the University of Alabama and across the country who received this text message letting her know that she needed to get in a brown van and bring her belongings with her. She says that she was so frustrated by that, but she couldn't stay silent.
At my phone and I read that message and I immediately started crying.
Elise McCall is one of thousands of Black college students who got this text message Wednesday, telling them to get ready to go to their nearest plantation to pick cotton.
This is truly disgusting, and whoever's sending it out is vile. No one should ever, think to send that message or receive that message. It just made me sick to my stomach.
Now, we did reach out to local law enforcement who tells us that being racist is not illegal, but if a hate crime is committed or people start being harassed, then that changes things. But for right now, we don't know where these text messages started.
At first, I thought it was a joke, but then everyone else was getting them. People were texting, posting on their stories that they got them, Welch told the Crimson White newspaper. I was just stressed out and I was scared because I don't know what was happening. Students at Clemson University and Alabama State University also reported receiving similar messages, according to the Neighborhood Talk. The racist text messages were not just limited to college, though. In Ohio, a woman named Mary Banks told the Columbus Dispatch that her teenage daughter and her friends received similar messages. The messages appear to be sent from a burner or spam accounts or services that allow users to create burner numbers to mask the senders. Both the Columbus Dispatch and the Crimson White people reported. University and state officials across the nation have condemned the text messages. The Southern Poverty Law Center, a civil rights legal advocacy group, said in a statement to the Columbus Dispatch that the messages are public spectacle of hatred and racism that makes a mockery of our civil rights history. You know what, guys? There'll always be some form of sabotage when it comes to elections. I feel like it happens throughout the world. There is some form of sabotage, and I feel like maybe someone is trying to sabotage Donald Trump's 4-year presidential term before it can even start. I sense a bit of hostility amongst people that thought Kamala Harris was going to win. So maybe they are the reason behind these text messages. Really, we do not know. But I've learned from the South African politics that rigging and sabotage is part of the government tactics to stop people from making the right choices, to stop people from the freedom of choice, from indulging in the freedom of choice. So I can't say much about this because I have no background knowledge about the American the American elections. I don't know how they go. I don't know if sabotage is part of the history, if it's part of the culture, if it's part of the elections. It happens every single year. I do not know, but you can help me in the comment section by educating me a little bit more. Do you guys think that the Democrats or the Republicans are part of this scheme? Do you think that maybe one of them are behind this whole ordeal? If so, guys, really, why do we always have to use black people as the scapegoats to everything? Why do we have to use black people and slander the black people and our culture and our heritage in order to make your point? Why do we have to always aim at the black people? Why are we always target every single time? Yeah, let's forget that this was sabotage. Let's forget that this was like a presidential or election sabotage. Let's focus more about the bigger message. Why are we always the target to such things? Why are we always made a mockery? Why are we always being targeted by racism and hatred throughout the world? Why us? What did we do? Maybe you guys can, maybe the Black Americans on this platform or our viewers at home who are the Black Americans that stay in America would educate me on why are we always being the target. And also, can you educate me if this often or usually happens during the presidential elections? Maybe you guys can educate me more, because I'm not really informed about the American politics and, you know, the stance and everything. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.